the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, D.A. Thank you.
You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years, between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5. Now here's Irving. Prince outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets. And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to, surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the second time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Pass to Irving. That one goes in.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Outside, Davis. Back to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. Left side, Davis. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. And it's Schroeder missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
With the tip.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The drive by James. Another shot, Davis. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Harden can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Caldwell-Pope outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Irving passes to Prince. Outside, KD. Harden right side. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Pass to Jordan. Now Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count it.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Again, Los Angeles.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
The pass to Jordan. Back to Durant. Great D that time from James.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Free throw good. James Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Tries it from 9. And James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving with the ball. Shoots the 3. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Irving against Schroeder. There's the dish to Gasol. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Harden. The wide open look for Durant. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
LeBron with it, and it's Harden picking him up. LeBron, no good. Nets leading by 5. Here's KD. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
LeBron against Durant, looking to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the second free throw, good.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing.
Irving against Schroeder. Irving attacking. And that one hits back iron. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Warriors. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Back to Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Davis. Here's Gasol. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
Irving looking for an opening. The shot off that time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. And they double up James. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope against Durant. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 4. Schroeder, right side. Back to Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Schroeder against Irving. Pass to Harden. To end the drought. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Gasol against Jordan. Gasol passes to Schroeder. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's Schroeder missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Davis inside, defended by Durant, and Davis can't get it to go. To the inside, and that's Prince, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Prince dishes to Irving. Pass to KD. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The 17-footer. James, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. .158 left in the first quarter. Prince, the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Irving can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Prince. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Prince. And Caldwell Pope hits the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Harden finds Irving. Shoots from the elbow. It doesn't go for him. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Prince with the defensive effort.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And that one drops.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 8. Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston. Davis, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. A second chance effort.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Free throw good, James. Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Like, think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here is a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
James in the post. Harris is there. Schroeder dishes to James. Pass to Caruso. In the corner, it's James. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
LeBron against Harris. James, the pass to Caruso. Over Harden. That one a little long.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And there's the pass to Claxton. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. 8 points for Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Harden outside. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 15 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Lakers trail by 8. Harrell dishes to Schroeder. Passes to Kuzma. Over Harris. Second chance shot. And Kuzma puts it in.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Here now is Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Durant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Well, Doris, you knew that his free agency would be one of the biggest stories of the summer. Everyone tried their best to land Kevin Durant.
And even considering the injury, anyone would be willing and able to take Kevin Durant on their roster. Why? Because when he's healthy, you become an immediate contender.
That free throw good from Durant. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn leading by 8. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. To the middle, got a piece of it. And stolen by Harrell. Schroeder finds Kuzma. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Harrell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Durant. Great D that time from Davis.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Down low. Schroeder surveying the floor. And finished off by Davis.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Outside Durant. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
The Lakers trail. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Davis. There's the pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan's checked in. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
A moment now to see the stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Here's Davis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Nets trail by 3. Out to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside for Jordan. Passes it to Irving. Over Caldwell Pope. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harris. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Feeds to Harris. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kev, how about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Pass to Harrell. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope dishes to Harrell. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Kuzma outside. Now the pass to Caruso. Dishes it to Davis. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Davis kicks to Caruso. Here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. Los Angeles with another miss.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Harris dishes to Irving. Harris passes to KD. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Harris outside. Dinwiddie left side. Puts it up. Again, the Nets for 2.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot that time, not on target. Jordan with some nice D. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to KD. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Durant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and KD throws it down.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Here's Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Prince is checked in for the Nets. And so he hits both. 51 seconds left in the first half. Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Prince. He kicks it to Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range, because that is money in the bank.
Harrell, the pass to Caldwell Pope. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit. Not able to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
It's good. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 1. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
To the paint, here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Irving dishes to Harden. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Harden missing again.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. They now take the lead. And that's 21 points for Anthony Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Harden the pass to Durant. Outside Irving. To end the run. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Davis surveying the floor. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Outside, KD. Jordan, the pass to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. The shot, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Davis, the pass to James. Off target from three-point range.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Gasol trying to free himself up, and James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. On the wing, Harden. Back to Irving. Count it from 12. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Davis. Prince with the defensive effort. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Irving passes to Prince. He dishes it to Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There are very few players in the world who can do what Kevin Durant does. Under duress of the playoffs or a big moment in the game, Kevin Durant has the skill set and the mentality necessary to finish opponents off.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that skill set of Durant's that, Doris, you just mentioned, there really is no comparison in the league.
I agree, Kevin. I mean, just to have that soft touch with that height he has is rare in itself. Now you think about the mobility and creativity to find a shot for himself or others in any situation. That is what makes him one of the all-time greats. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Schroeder, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. James looking it over. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Gasol. Back to James. Lock at 6. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Irving against Schroeder. Irving dishes to Prince. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. LeBron outside, so timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand, so much English. This guy is tough.
Markieff Morris has checked in for the Lakers. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Gasol trying to free himself up. And James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Inside. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Good on the triple.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. James outside. And he gets it to go. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Irving double team. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Sampson. Jordan kicks to Sampson. 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 3.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Harrell. That one goes. Count it. Harrell's got 6 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Irving against Schroeder from deep. Harden. That one doesn't drop, and the Lakers will go the other way with it for the lead. And it's Schroeder missing, and it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Can't cash in from close range. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Jordan atop the key. Dinwiddie outside. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And the Lakers with another miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Pass to Sampson. Shoots from 14. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sampson's got his second basket of the game. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
James, no good. The Nets with the lead. Here's Sampson. Kicks it to Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. Back to Jordan. And the pass to Sampson. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Sampson's got 6 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Intercepted. Irving against Schroeder. Outside Irving. To the inside. Prince. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeBron outside. Passes it to Schroeder. Takes the 13-footer. And there it is for him. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Prince outside. A rebound by the Lakers. 1 second separating the shot clock in game time. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Schroeder against Irving. From deep. Misses there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Morris against Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
James, the pass to Caruso. James against Irving. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. 4 on the clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie covering. Morris outside. The dish now to James. That one's not going to go. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here's Harris. Here's Simpson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Davis is checked in for Morris. And the Nets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in for Irving. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's James, banked in off the glass. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Tries from 10. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
A great size at the point guard position. Dinwiddie fantastic getting into the paint and making the defense pay.
Back to LeBron. The pass to Davis. James outside. From deep three-point range, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol comes in for Montrezl Harrell, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Harris off the drive. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Gasol. Here's Davis. That one good for 2. Davis has got 25 points in the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Passes it to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this, of course, is one of Kevin Durant's strengths. Such an accomplished shooter, scorer from any spot on the floor.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Here's James, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. That one is off. James Harden, he's checked in for Harris. And he's good on the second. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. They lead by 1. This is to Sampson. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sampson, the pass to Claxton. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. And right on target. Good. KD's got 23.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's James. And he makes that one.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. LeBron passes to Davis. And that one, good. Davis has got 15 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. It's Davis on the wing. Gasol. And Gasol able to finish.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Schroeder passes to Davis. The rebound by Harden. Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Durant against LeBron. He kicks to Schroeder. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the Nets making a change here. Prince is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good. That would have tied it.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Shot's good by Durant.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Outside Gasol. He dishes it to James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Jordan. Kicks to Durant. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
Harden outside. Prince trying to free himself up. Harden can't hit. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. Shot clock at 6. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's James. He feeds it to Schroeder. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Irving kicks to Prince. Jordan against Davis. No good from Jordan. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And James gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th assist in this one. Pops it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
The Lakers in the lead. They double him with Jordan to the middle. And finish off by Gasol.
Marc Gasol undaunted in the big moment. Go ahead with the delivery.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And the jam by Harden.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And they double up LeBron. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Durant.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
He lobs it up.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Durant against Schroeder.
Oh.
You got to be kidding.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Good!
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, poked away, and stolen by LeBron. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. It counts!
Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
LeBron against Durant. Goes up to the stripe. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Harden comes to help. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. It's a season of peaks and valleys. Give me a snapshot of where you've been the last few games as a team.
We got better today. That's the most important thing. We got better. We didn't take a step backwards like we did in our last two games. So, we're happy about that.
On to the next one. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Beres. Ini berontak. Mudah-mudahan hindi na alam ang pupuntahan. Ano sarap na lang ito para may magawin kong tragedy. Kaya maganda magbuhay tayo. Uy! Ay, hindi nakita ko trailer. Grabe yung mga trap ko, next level trap. Hindi, kung saan ako napanood. Ay, patay agad si Balin. Nice. Patay agad si Balin. Balin natin. Bakit? Wala nga guys yung appliances nila pag nasira. Ito yung matay din sa asawa niya. Ito malaga.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And here's KD for 3. Prince trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by Gasol. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. And it's good for 2. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's Schroeder after Taurean Prince's bucket. A wide open look for Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Durant, that's good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Schroeder against Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Schroeder hits them both. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Harden. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Right on the bucket.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Irving against Schroeder. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Good D by Gasol. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. The teams have traded wins so far in the season series, taking 1 apiece. I asked Coach what worked for them in their win, and he said, "We were giving LeBron too much respect in that game. We didn't challenge him enough or force the ball out of his hands. We can't let that happen tonight. So I guess we'll see what happens when the ball is out of LeBron's hands tonight, guys."
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Caldwell Pope following the shot by Kevin Durant. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Harden with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 5. Here's Irving. And that one goes long. Durant against James. Over KD. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harden. They need this one. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Schroeder. He dishes it to James. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Three-pointer, Jordan. The putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Feeds to Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. Tries again, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got 8 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Irving with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden, no good. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. Here's James, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Now here's Jordan. Back to Harden. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
The pass to LeBron. Over Durant, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder. That's 7 points for LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Yeah, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden draws the double. Outside Jordan. Kicks to KD. Over Davis. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Irving. Pass to KD. Right at the free throw line. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
I mean, there are a lot of players who are smaller than Durant who can't put a defender on skates like he does.
Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Taking a look at some stats for Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 24 points per. 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Back to Harden. It's stolen by Davis. Bounce pass, Schroeder. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Prince. Just 5 to shoot. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
LeBron up top, guarded by KD. High post, Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harden. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Jordan. 8 points his last outing. Knocks it loose. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Harden the pass to Prince. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Shot clock at 2. No good on the quick 3. Lakers leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder looking over the floor. And they double up Davis. Back to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good that time. Good work defensively by KD.
Watch the red.
Pass to Jordan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General Manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
James against Durant. Pass to Davis. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Dinwiddie, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Who's got that?
There's the pass to LeBron. To stop the drought, outside for Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nets trail by 10. Harden outside. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Count that one. Harden's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lakers leading by 8. Schroeder outside. LeBron drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
shooting 2
for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Ito pinakabida dito si Block. Pinakabida to si Block. Sino nila? Baka nagsasabi na sila. Parang wala na siya.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, for a team like the Nets building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Now here's Prince over Davis, and Davis sends it back. James against Dinwiddie. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while, and if that's my last resort, then so be it.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Durant.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
KD with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Durant with another miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Stolen. Now Schroeder to the wing on the left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Both good from the line that time.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You've got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Looking to end his cold spell, and KD with the lay-in. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's James. He's got 17. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Knocked loose. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge. And James throws it down.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes to Claxton. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Durant, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one drops for him.
Yield at creating off the drive. Dinwiddie's confidence and focus when he's penetrating, superb.
Lakers leading by 16. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Caruso. Kuzma with it. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Kuzma against Dinwiddie. And they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Dinwiddie dishes to KD. Harris kicks to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dinwiddie right side. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. 16-point lead. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by KD. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Durant down low. He's defended by Harrell. That one falls.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris has checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
First free throw is good.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
And so Durant nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Irving against Schroeder. Pass to Harrell. The feed to Morris. Out to Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Can't connect from long distance. Nets trail by 13. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And at 6'6", Spencer Dinwiddie's tall for a point guard, but Clark, despite his size, very slippery off the dribble.
Yeah, he's ill-like when you talk about him off the dribble, guys. I mean, excellent change of pace, and he's got a quick first step. And once he gets in the lane, his size helps him be a good finisher.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Spencer Dinwiddie, how he did last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Schroeder hits them both. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 13. Harris's shot is off. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. The pass to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Houston. Here's Claxton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. KD can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso, the pass to Morris. Here's Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Harrell, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Taurean Prince comes in for Joe Harris. To the right side. Here's Dinwiddie. The teardrop falls in. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Passes it to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. Clark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep. And guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing. Aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Well, I really like this kid in college at Colorado. An effective player is Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does it all. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Good all-around player.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Irving following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, KD to the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Dinwiddie's so good at figuring out ways to get the defense to foul him. You just can't be careless defensively when you're guarding Dinwiddie.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Caruso. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Davis. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Prince outside. Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. From deep, Jordan. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. 15-point game. Down low. Here's Morris. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Brooklyn, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
KD against Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Lakers working the ball around now. The jump hook, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 assists now tonight. And here is Durant. 19 points in the game. From deep. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They rely way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
2.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 17. Harden outside. Looking to get back on track here. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Can't get it to fall. Lakers leading by 19 points. He feeds it to Schroeder. Yep, it counts. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's James. He's got 19. Count it.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside, KD. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Shot.
And the first one drops.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No good from outside.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Harden. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
At the elbow, it's James. Right side, Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. 5 to shoot. Over Prince. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden surveying the D. From outside, off the mark.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Wasted no time on that one. 23 points for LeBron.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Irving with the ball. And there's the pass to Prince. The dish to Harden. There's the 3. Another miss by Harden.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings.
2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here is Harden. He's got 11. Pass to Irving. Harris outside. And the Nets miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Now here is Harris, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Harris passes to Irving. From deep, Harden. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. James against Irving. Schroeder, right side. And they double up LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by James. James has got his 6th assist on the night. Net shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Prince trying to free himself up. Again, the Nets for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Gasol deciding where to go with it. James finds Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder, how he performed last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Nets passing it around. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Sampson. Over Davis. Sampson's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Davis puts it in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Harden, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
James, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 now on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving against Schroeder. On the wing, Irving. To halt the run, and that one, good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's LeBron. Schroeder outside. Pass to Davis. Kicks it to Harrell. Dishes it to James. And they double up James. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Harrell. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And here is LeBron, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. LeBron can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Harden has a wide-open look. No good on the three.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the...
Oh, that was terrific!
Good. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Looking to get it going, and Harden, and the nice bucket inside. Harden's got 13 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Schroeder finds James, and James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Irving against Schroeder. And here's Harden for three. Another miss by Harden. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And now 24 points for Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. And the shot is good. He's got 12.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
LeBron dishes to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
The first free throw is good. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Brooklyn, Durant comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Schroeder hits them both. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Irving against Schroeder. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Schroeder against Irving. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Harrell, the pass to LeBron. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Here's Davis. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Harrell. James finds Harrell. James on the follow.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
Here's Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Luwawu. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Durant. He shoots again. It's good. KD's got 23.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
Rondo against Dinwiddie. Teardrop shot, and Rondo finishes inside.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Dinwiddie against Dudley. To the inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And it's the Lakers ball. Outside Rondo. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Kuzma. Yes, that goes in.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Luwawu, and he banks in the layup. Luwawu's got his first 2 points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Here's Morris. Dinwiddie covering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
One shot.
That free throw good for Morris. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although
right.
a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
That free throw good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo kicks to Caruso. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant for 3. And the Nets miss again. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Rondo. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tour. Here is Dudley following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Dinwiddie outside. On the pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Dinwiddie against Rondo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Durant. Can't hit from the low block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Morris. It's not going to go for him. Here's Sampson, guarded by Kuzma. Sampson, the pass to Durant. Basket counts. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally need to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Nets. Kuzma outside. Now Rondo. The 3 from Dudley. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Rondo in the corner. Passes it to Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Rondo, and Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Dudley, the bounce pass. Outside Rondo. Doesn't go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Rondo. Here's Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets trail by 21 for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Dari Seoul. Seoul. Jangan. Ya, mungkin ya. Ini tak sama.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Outside Gasol. The dish to LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers. Nets trail by 19. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Jordan. Prince trying to free himself up. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Gasol. Davis kicks to James. 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going, and James throws it down.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder, and Gasol comes to help. Now, here is Harden. Over Caldwell Pope. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Outside, Davis to the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. But tried by James, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Free throw good, LeBron. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines, and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Davis. KD against James. Gasol. Another shot in deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 26 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from KD. And Irving comes to help. And Davis wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now, here is Harden. Basket good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Schroeder. James Harden picking up that last basket. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They double him with Jordan. Here's Gasol, and Gasol with the dunk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Harden bounce pass. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Rest in peace, brother.